Hey guys, IronFX here for already the fifth episode of my Bukkit plugin series. Yeah, so in this episode, I thought it would be a good idea to show you how to create a timer, because when I first started doing some Bukkit plugins, well, that was my goal, create a timer which would be used to broadcast a message to everyone on the server that said something like, I don't know, my server is welcoming you to my server. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do that, and I thought next episode we might take a look on how to use a configuration file to set the actual broadcast message, so you can change it without going back to Eclipse. And I also thought it would be interesting to take a look on how to create a blacklist for blocks that players can't get and use. So that's it. We're gonna jump right into it. Just whoops, wrong thing. Open up Eclipse. There you go. So you should have pretty much the same thing. Should look just like that. And I changed one thing here because I realized you cannot actually just use like in the command method here, you cannot just say if and then something and then if and then something and another command, and like a lot of commands like that can well, you can, but it's not really effective. So you're better to just go if and then one command, and all the other ones you just go else if. So no big deal. Alright, so we just want to go and create a new command. It's gonna be else if, and then you go command label, so creating a new one, dot equals ignore case, because we don't care about the freaking case. Anyway, just we can name it something like broadcast, I guess. Broadcast. So if not equals but equals. So if the command is broadcast and that the args are, well, there's no arguments, we could use the args to be the broadcast, but I don't want. Alright, so if the args.length is 0, if there's no arguments, then we're gonna do it, and else we're just gonna go and do player.send message with some red color, color.red plus this command does not take an argument. There we go. Might use this. Alright. Perfect. We're gonna do that. I thought we might just do straight up a new command, or no, we won't. Alright, we're just gonna do that for the moment. Oh wait. Okay, so when we started broadcast, we well, actually just copy this there and send something like broadcast started, and maybe in green, right? And then we need to use a scheduler. So for that, we're gonna go player dot get server, because we're getting the server, dot get scheduler, there it is. So this is getting the well, you know what's scheduler, it's the server's scheduler, sorry. And you want to go and create a new schedule sync repeating task. So just click on it or type it. Alright, so this takes 4 arguments. The first argument is the plugin itself, so this. The second one is a runnable. We're gonna do it last because it's a bit more complicated. Third one is when does it start? What's the delay between the moment you type and you and it starts? So just set this to 0L, and an L is long. It's a type of variable. Like you can go something like int var equals, let's say 1. Alright, so that's good. But you can also go like long vars equals 1.12. So, or no, 1 point, I don't know, something. Anyway, so long is just more precise. Alright, so last argument is also long. It's the time you want to set between every broadcast. So for this example, we're just gonna set it to, let's say, 5 seconds. So 1 second is 20 long. So 5 seconds would be 100. You might, like for a Rails server, you could set it to, let's say, 5 minutes. So that's 5 seconds. You just go 60 times that, and that should be it. Or yeah, that's it. Alright, so this second argument right here is a runnable. Runnable is a method, well, actually class, which in it got a method, and this method is the run method, and it's well, while this is true, so while the broadcast was true, you can it will run and go through this task, so as long as it's running, so it will update. Anyway, so you want to go and type new runnable, and this is where it starts to get a bit weird. So it's a new runnable, but you can't only let this be, because this is a class. So you go new runnable space, and then you want to open a curly bracket, and it should close it for you. So this is your class, your runnable class, and this class needs a method, so a public void, what is it? It's run, and this is your method, and in it you will just simply want to type in Bukkit dot broadcast message and your message. So we're simply gonna type something like maybe in gold, and type in something like server broadcast. Alright, so this is gonna go for every 5 seconds. We just need to open up plugin.yml. I already added this, so broadcast and the description is good. Save it. Refresh your plugin. Export it. Just replace the old one, and you can open up the server. Start it. There we go. YouTube plugin enabled. Start Minecraft. There we go. Multiplayer, localhost. There we go. So we still have this tick from last episode, and we want to type in broadcast. So server broadcast. It started. So we wait 5 seconds, and there's another one. So you can see here, actually, in the console, you can see at 25, 45, then 50, then 55, then 26, and each 5 seconds it's gonna broadcast this, and it's not going to stop unless you reload your server or stop your server. So if you reload it, then you can wait a pretty long time before it starts broadcasting again. Anyway, so this is it for this part, and I thought we could make an off method, but I think I'm just gonna keep this for next episode. Alright, we wanted to take a look. What did I say? Oh yeah, the block listener. Alright, so the block listener for the blacklist is pretty much like the player listener class here, except it's a block listener. So you can go here on your plugin, right click new class, and type in block listener. Block listener. Alright, so it's pretty much exactly the same thing, but for block, so it still implements listener. And just pro tip here, well, pro. Anyway, if you want to improve at a coding or anything, just like I'm giving you the basic skills, and I'm telling you, like, this looks pretty much like the player listener. So just before listening to this, like, stop before watching it, just try to make something yourself, and if it doesn't work, then great, just watch my video and you'll learn something. And if it works, well, you actually made it yourself, and you can still watch my video to see if it's the same or not, and compare it. But well, there's a few methods you can use to do that, and I I use my own. So my own way of doing it might not be the best, but I like it. Anyway, so you go, first we need a method, which is public static, and it's a material, so, oops, my bad, material, and it's an array. So blacklist, well, this is actually not a method, it's a variable, my bad. What am I saying? So it's a material, you're calling it blacklist, and you're giving it the values of, oops, curly brackets, material dot tnt, let's say, and what could we do? Oh, material dot bedrock. Bedrock. Alright, close that. There we go. And what's wrong with bedrock? Material dot bedrock. What is it? It doesn't exist. Oh, what is going on? Oh, cause you see, this is the Minecraft server material that I just imported. So I want to start this again, and I want to import the good one, which is the Bukkit material. This is why you want to watch that. Alright, so you can go in material.bedrock, because it does exist. There we go. So this is your first variable. Just as in PlayerListener, you want to make the constructor, and it's exactly the same, but for block listener. So public block listener, and with a plugin instance here as an argument. And you go bucket.getServer dot get plugin manager dot register events. Where is it? There. Register events, and this is the listener, and the plugin is instance. Alright. Okay, so we can quickly go in the plugin class, and in the on enable you go new block listener, so it starts it, and with plugin the instance will be this plugin. Alright, so back into block listener, you can create a new class, which will be event handler. Not, it won't be an event handler, sorry, it's just to set the priority. Priority equals events dot what is it? Priority, not dot, priority dot normal. Alright. Then you want to go public, I think it's void. Yep, no reason why it would not be public void on block place, I guess, because we don't want them to place TNT and bedrock, because it sucks when your house gets all filled with bedrock and TNT. So as an argument, you want to go and add final. just like in PlayerListener, final, but except of being player interact event, it's gonna be a block place event. So if you place the block, and I just realized it's not final. It could be. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I used it final here when I pre-coded this. And you can import event handler in priority if you did not already do it. Alright, so this is pretty much it. Import block place event. Next thing you want to do is create a material. So material, you're gonna call it block, and it's gonna equal event or e dot get block. So you get the block and you get the type. Alright, you want then to get the player. So player will equal e dot get player, import player. And to do it like without getting your mouse over everything, it's Control Shift and O. Then we want to create a for loop. Okay, so first time I think we create a for loop. So for material, so for the material blocked, so the material is the type and blocked is only the name of the variable. So for the material blocked, for blocked, and then you go comma, not comma, some colon, and blacklist. So this just normally a for loop would be something like for material blocked equals blacklist, and then you go blocked is smaller than blacklist dot length, and then you go like blocked plus plus or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it would be that. Simply putting in a column gets this pretty much done by itself. Just a quicker way of doing it. So if blocked is equal to block, which is the material the player is holding. So if blocked, not to see. Oops, my God. Alright. If blocked is equal to block, what's wrong with this? Oh, God. Equal. There. When you put 1 equal, I know I already explained it, but it's a common error. So 1 equal means you're giving it a value. 2 equals it means you're checking its value if it's equal. Alright, so if blocked is equal to block, then you want to go if the player is not OP, so is not OP, meaning he's not an operator of the server. So what's the problem? OP does not need a capitalized P. So this exclamation mark here means if not. So if he's not OP, you want to go e dot get block dot set type, and you want to give it a new value, so he's gonna lose it. So material dot air. So you're changing what he's holding into air. And then you send the player message. So player.send message, give it a nice red color. So player.chat color.red, and you do not have no, this is lame. One does not simply place a forbidden block in my server. Isn't it good? Alright, this is awesome. Perfect. Oh, I need more place. Alright, there we go. So we did not set any new command for this, so we don't need to refresh the plugin. Just export it. and open up Minecraft, or actually your server first. There we go. Server is up and running. Everything seems fine. No error. Just jump right into it. Find some land and find some TNT. Alright. And just like, I don't know, put one there and 63 there. And you want to get bedrock too. Yeah, it's bedrock, right? Not obsidian. So same thing for this one. Alright, there you go. So we're gonna go through little tests. Alright, so if I place this one there, oh god, I'm OP. OP myself. No. What is it? It's DOP. DOP. Alright, so if I place it, it's not. One does not simply place a forbidden block in my server. And why did I put them like that? Anyway, same thing with this. You could do, I think we could just get the inventory, the player's inventory, and remove it from it, but it's not nice to do such things. Alright, so this is it for the blacklist. And yeah, so this is it for this episode. So as always, thanks a lot for watching, and I'm kind of running low on ideas for the plugins, so just feel free to give me ideas, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. Builders of colonial homes, and I wish I could shout you out.